Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an overview and tutorial using the brand new Rose Edit Palette from Viseart. Recently I went over the Warm Edit Palette, so I will link that down below and I have a tutorial and everything. So if you're curious about this one, just look in the bottom bar, I will leave it there. But today is all about the Rose Edit Palette. I'm going to go over everything. I'm going to show you guys swatches and then I'm going to get into the look. And as always, I will give you guys my thoughts at the end. Both of the palettes were sent to me from Viseart, but you can get them on Beautylish for $39 a piece, or they have the bundle. I think it's $78 for the two. This has the same packaging as the Warm Edit and very similar to the Petite Pros and whatnot, and even their Grand Pros. It has this easel-like kind of thing right here, so you can set it up and you have a nice mirror on the inside. Now, just like the Warm Edit, you're getting some new shades in here as well as shades from other palettes. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to read to you what it says on the website, and then I'm going to go over the shades. On the Beautylish website, it reads, "Enjoy the bold color payoff and seamless application of Viseart's signature eyeshadows wherever you go. The Edit Palette is a travel-friendly version of Viseart's eyeshadow palette, a staple in Hollywood makeup artist kits, designed for quick and easy eye looks. Choose from a curated edit of romantic shades from the Tryst, Grand Pro 1, and Siren eyeshadow palettes to achieve pro-level results on the go." Now let me go ahead and get into each of the different shades in here. So first off, we have Rendezvous, and that is from the Tryst palette. It's a pink champagne with a shimmer finish. Ballet, that's from the Grand Pro 1. It's a petal pink with a matte finish. Peony, this is a new shade. I love this shade. A soft peach with a matte finish. Chocolate from the Neutral Mattes eyeshadow palette. It's a dark brown with a matte finish. Wisteria, a new shade. A bright lavender with a duochrome finish. Rosette, new. It's a berry magenta with a matte finish. Cafe, this one is from the Neutral Mattes eyeshadow palette. It's a soft medium brown with a matte finish. Pesh from the Neutral Mattes eyeshadow palette. It's a light beige with a matte finish. Rosé, this one's new. It's a medium red with a duochrome finish. Blossom, this one is also new. Shimmering rose gold with a duochrome finish. Truffle, new. Earthy brown with a metallic finish. And then Splendor, again, this one is new. It's a deep pink gold with a metallic finish. You have all the information, so now let's get into this eye look. Sonia G Crease Pro in this matte peachy shade. I am going to start off by applying this directly, like right above the crease really, and then working it up as my transition shade. That has beautiful pigmentation. I really like that color. I'm all about those peachy shades. Love them. I'm going to make sure and get this all the way on this outer corner here and bringing it up. Just circular motions to blend it out. Now I'm going to go in with a rougher SO1 in this shade right here. I'm going directly into the crease. I'm going to be applying this to the inner and outer corner, so I'm just going to go ahead and like do a little rough layout first before I pack on and blend anything in. I'm going to blend out the crease first. Now I'm going to pack this on the outer corner. As well as adding some to the inner corner. Now I'm going to go in with the Wangas number 19 and this shade in the bottom corner. I'm first going to place this into the crease and then just adding a little bit right around the edges in the inner corner, outer corner. This is going to add a little bit more depth, but really I want it for the texture. I want to add a little bit of shine to the look. No additional product, I'm just going back in with the original shade that had that peach on it. Just going right around the edges. Same Wangas number 19, and now I'm picking up the matte dark brown shade. I want to tap this on the outer corner as well as the inner corner, and I'm kind of just going to go back and forth to blend it in. Sonia G Builder 3 and this peachy pink shade down here at the bottom. I'm going to pack this on the center of the lid and then blend out. I'm using the shade Dry. I will pack it on the center, but first I want to blend it out. So I can go over the edges of that brown and have everything nice and seamless. I'm going to add just a little bit more to the center. I'm going to use this shade right here on a MAC 242 for my brow bone highlight. Starting right at the brow arch, look how pretty that is, and then blending out the edge. And then a lot of times after I do that, I like to go in with the initial brush and just blend that so it makes it just a little bit more seamless. All right, now I'm about to dust away my bake, but I feel like I need to address something because this has been said in the comments like 2 or 3 times that I need to change powders because my under eye looks dry after this. I've been using the same powder since it came out, the Huda Beauty powder. Now this is not what I would typically do. I usually, if I was off camera, I would do my eyes first. Anytime I bake with any type of powder for this long, because I'm looking at my thing right here, it says I've been doing makeup for 21 minutes. My under eye is going to look dry. It's going to look rehydrated again after I add in my facial mist. So after I buff this away, yes, I'm going to look a little dry. That's normal, but when my makeup is completely said and done, it doesn't. So for anybody who was like, oh, your under eyes look dry, blah, 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 it's going to, and you do not want to have a hydrated under eye if you're trying to catch fallout. If you're trying to catch fallout and your under eye is really nice and hydrated, well then it's going to stick. Any type of fallout will stick. So I just want to mention that after, you know, my eye is completely finished, I've done my lower lash line, I've done my makeup, when I use my spray, my watermelon glow spray, gets right here, everything sinks right back in and we don't look dry again. But this would happen with any powder I used if I left it on my face for this long. So I just want to throw that out there because I've had a couple comments. It's not the powder, it's the baking method, and it all looks better when everything is done. Moving right along, I'm going to go in with the Wangas number 20 and back in with that original peach shade. And I'm going to take this right along the lower lash line. Wangas 27S and this shade right here. I am going in with this wet to reduce fallout and make it a little bit more metallic for the lower lash line. Now I'm going to go in with this beautiful purple lilac shade for my inner corner. I am using a MAC 228 and I'm also using the shade Wet. After I get this applied down, I'm going to go ahead and add on mascara, lashes, liner, whatever, and I will be right back. I finished off, as always, with Milk Boss Liner on the top inner rim and then a pair of Kiss Ritzy lashes. Now for my thoughts. I am just as happy with this Rose Edit palette as I was with the Warm Edit. Let me get this out for you guys. I really like the colors that they chose in here. I love that they added in this purple, which I think is absolutely stunning. I considered putting this on the center of the lid, but I was like, no, I'm going to stick with more of a rosy hue today. Everything blended out well. I had no issues with anything, just like I didn't with the Warm Edit palette. I do also want to mention that with the Fallout, I got the same amount with this palette as I did with the Warm Edit. To me, not a big deal. You either bake underneath the eyes or do your makeup, face makeup last. I do want to say that I'm going to compare these two for just a second. I do not know which one I like more. I thought that after I used both of them that I would have a preference, but I don't. I think quality-wise, they are both really great. I had zero issues. I just think these are stunning. It's going to be a preference as to whether or not I want a more warm tone look or if I want a more rosy look. I do think that with both palettes, you're going to be able to achieve bright looks as well as really nice and natural looks. I feel like this one has softer shades in there than the Warm Edit palette. And another thing about the Rose one is that you're getting more new shades than you are with the Warm Edit palette. So if you're somebody who has all of the Viseart palettes, the better bet would be to get this one because it has more new shades. So if you're looking into just one, I would probably go with this one just for that fact. And I think I have more warm tone palettes, but I'm not gonna lie, since falling in love with like cool tones and purples and all that, I've gotten quite a collection of those as well. So it's just going to be personal preference. I like them both. I would love to know if you watched both of the videos, which one you prefer, like which eye look and which palette you like better. Let me know down below and let me know if you're going to pick up either one of these. Again, like I said in the previous video, I do want to mention that if you have all of the Viseart palettes, they did recently release singles, and those are available on the Muse Beauty Pro site. So if you think that you're missing just like a few shades here and there, you can always go ahead and go get just a few singles. So that's always an option. Anywho, let me know what you guys think about everything, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.